Good morning, fellow Tenno. It is June 28th, 2019. I'm going to be your host for this morning's Fissure Friday run. I'm Lihim. What I like to do on this channel is to focus on the GADs, which are games, art, and design. And to this end, if you notice in the lower right-hand corner, there is actually a quote from either a famous designer or a game designer, product designer. I like to try to take those quotes and try to apply them to the games I play. And the other kind of goal of the channel, what I'm trying to do here is play games to 100% achievement or trophy completion, publish a review of that game, rinse and repeat that enough times until I feel I've learned enough to make my own game. So that's kind of what I'm doing here with my whole streaming channel type of thing. But today we're playing Warframe. I play Warframe mostly because I love this game, and the streaming channel thing came after I've already been playing Warframe for a few years. And this morning we're just going to be doing fissures and farming relics and all sorts of shit like that. If it's not fissure related or relic related, I'm not doing it. But I may go to see if Barrow's here, because he's supposed to be here. Alright, let's go to the calm one, right? Yeah, and so yeah, this is a good time as any to talk about one of the quotes, because I'm just going to Barrow. This one is from Dieter Rams. He's actually a product designer from Germany, and he says good design is as little design as possible. I think to keep in mind when you're talking about that is what he's trying to say is you can over design something. Like, it is definitely possible. Like, I have this coffee cup. Does this need like 2 handles? And a designer could argue, well, you get extra grip or whatever. But I mean, does it really need 2 handles? That would be like an example of over design. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do my upkeep. Let me make sure my mic's not muted or anything, because I have done that before, unfortunately. Okay, I think we're good. Let me just into my OBS then. Yeah, and how that applies to Warframe, there are definitely things that are over-designed in this game. Like, I don't know what you guys think about the mod system. Like, I see what they were trying to do. Where is Barrow, though? I think he might be in that main room near the bottom. Like, there are a lot of mods, but does it need, like, you know, for example, all the polarities? Let's see what we got here, though. We'll have to put that thing on hold for right now. I have 275. I don't have any of these mods. I can get them. Well, no, I have this, I have that. So, Prime Bane mods. I mean, I mean, I can get some of this stuff. I'm just not really interested in it, like, at all. But I might as well buy this stuff because it's so cheap. Let's see what kind of ducats I could get, because I've been doing Fissure Fridays for a while now, and I don't think I have as many ducats as I thought I would have. But they have introduced like the ducat price with Fissure missions now, so that's very helpful. It's very freaking helpful. All right, so I have one of those, and I still have to build that weapon. Chroma Prime systems. Okay, I already have a Chroma Prime. I already have an Equinox. Helios, I already have. I could probably put that together, sell that for plat, but it's 100. Kagake? Yeah, kind of sucks. I already have it. But no, I don't actually. I don't. Loki Prime systems, that could sell for a little bit. Mesa Prime. Yeah, there we go. Nope. 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 Tybran, I already have the Tybran. Zephyr Prime system, I already have a Zephyr Prime. Darka, that's like super vaulted. Fragor, I don't know if I already have. I think I do, but just to be sure. Rhino Prime, I already have a Rhino Prime. Do not have a Spire yet. I know I could sell that for like 90 flat last time I did. I have it at Bolto waiting for me. Nope. Nope. that only comes back in, yeah, I think I'm gonna sell that. I need that. I haven't mastered the Aquasto. Alright, let's sell this. This seems like a good amount. Yeah, but even after I sold and got all those ducats, I don't even know if I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna see anything I want. For this, sometimes when it goes to barrel, it's more about the journey of getting ducats than it is what he's actually selling. Like, I guess I could buy these prime mods. I don't really want to though. Like, I don't really. That's like a heavy investment for all the endo and stuff to. I mean, I could buy this. Maybe I can make this that energy like invisible with pure black. That might be worth it. A little cosmetic there. Maybe price my gremlins to sell for plat. I mean, that might help. Anyway, we've been in the menu for quite some time here, but this is the life of every Warframe player. Yeah, I didn't really see anything that was like, oh, I gotta get that. I gotta get that. So now I'm hoping for some interesting ass Fissure missions. And we're gonna use Wukong. Let me get his energy right though. Let me just get his energy right. I try to be an achromatic fashion framer here. And we'll attachments, copy colors. There we go. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with Wukong. Like, a lot of fun. Anyway, so we got a new quote. If I don't get to the quotes, then I don't get to them. There's a definite RNG element to this. Anyway, so let's take a look at the fissures we have available. I want something I could settle down into, but it looks like there's no endless missions. Nothing that I'm really interested in, but since it's Fissure Friday, I'll at least start it off with a fissure. But I brought in the scope of this series to like go get relics too, so I could go to higher con if I want. And I think that's what I'm gonna do after this one. But I at least wanted to start off Fissure Friday with like a fissure mission after I got out of that barrel nonsense, you know. All right. Please let me pet your dog. What in the fuck? Yo, please let me pet your dog. That is a fucking awesome name. It is very awesome. Alright. So, Lens 37, Lens of Cooperation. Do you players have enough to communicate? I would say so, yeah. Definitely between the voice chat and text chat. I'm not saying it's the best flow of communication. I'm not saying that DE has totally nailed how the communication should be, but the fact that there are a lot of tools to do it, it's definitely sufficient to get something going. Like just using voice chat and text chat. If me and these other players really wanted to and agreed with one another, we could get like some super plan going here. It's not that this map requires it, it's just we could. We have enough to communicate to do that. But the players and how we work together, it's a whole other story. Alright, so, are players friendly already or strangers? Are there icebreakers? I mean, we all kind of start off as strangers. Or some of us do, I would say most. There's definitely people like start playing this game because their friends told them about it. That's how, you know, I started. I mean, I played the game by myself when I first played it, but, you know, move on from there. Oh, wow. I just, like, did some super slice. Let's get this clone going with that awesome animation. Alright. Yeah, but yeah, I think most of us start off as strangers to one another, because I don't know who the fuck these people are. The people that are in my mission are just like a blur sometimes. And that's not even like an offense, but that's kind of how we play it. Just get in gear, get this quick Space Ninja action, and then get out, you know? But then go back in. Because once you play Warframe, you're in. honestly, this game would not be so appealing to me without its movement system. Like, and to that end, you will see me try to get a wall attack to work every now and then. I know it's a bad move. Listen, I know it's bad. I know it's bad. But I so want it to work. And about 1 out of every 1,000 times I try it, I get something that's half decent going on with it for about half a second. But I'm still trying to keep the fight alive. I see the Space Ninja-ness of this game deep within it, and I just try to do it sometimes, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And those wall attacks, these wall attacks, just don't work. Like, Tatsu's a little bit better. The Tatsu weapon, a little bit better. Just a little bit. Alright. Next question is, synergy or anthergy when working together? Why? So, I had to use some shorthand to fit these quotes within the display space on the stream. So that really says, you know, is there synergy or anthergy when Warframes are working together, and why? Some Warframes, yeah. Like, for example, people have a big offense to, like, Limbo, which, you know, it's a fair argument. It's a fair argument. It's not detrimental to me, but I can see how it's a fair argument. And to that extent, Frost has an anthergy, right? To Necrosis using Desecrate, like, abilities that don't add to each other, they take away from each other. Like when a Frost places their bubble fucking everywhere and you can't shoot anything. Wait, where am I? What am I doing? I am here, like, quoting game design shit, and, like, my teammates are like, what is this noob doing? Top streamer. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, let me start using this, Alright. Yeah, he's lost in the sauce too. Yeah, let me get to the mission real quick. Let me come in from La La Land. Okay, I have time. Yeah, there's two Sarens? Or Sarens during ESO, or Saren in general. Saren has an interesting synergy of not only don't her spores stack with other Sarens, but Saren's spore is so good in ESO, like in that crowded environment, that she has an anthergy if you actually want to fight enemies for any length. Like, if you actually want the littlest bit of gameplay, of combat gameplay, she just kind of takes that away. She has an anthergy. Now, if you're just going there to farm, like, she's great. If you're just going there for affinity or whatever, and you don't care, oh, then she's, like, beautiful. She's great. She is wonderful, right? But, if you're like, well, I just put this, stance on my melee weapon. I want to try out these combos. I want to do this and that. I just put this build together. I want to see how the enemy react. It doesn't matter. Because if you're thinking that and going to ESO, at least half the time, there is going to be a Saren just nuking everything. Everything. And again, if you're there just to farm, oh my god, that's great. It's great. You just see your freaking focus numbers go up, or your weapon that you're trying to master, and it's just done, and it's awesome. And I'm not even blaming the players that are using Saren. But to address this question, that is a legitimate anthergy, just like someone would have an argument against Limbo's Cataclysm or Frost Globes. They just have different degrees of anthergy. So I would say that design space, it seems like it would be easy to avoid all those anthergies all the time, but I don't know, man. This is a complicated game. It's a very complex game with a lot of warframes, a lot of weapons, and more interactions between those and mods than we have, like, a lifetime to count. Like, it's, it could be broken. It could be broken, but it could be crazy, and it's definitely fun. So, all right, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Alright, Alright, I think we're gonna, if we don't find an endless, I think I'm gonna go to higher con. Might even name this higher con Friday. Alright, definitely on time now. Oh, this is a new quote. Oh crap, Lens 32, Lens a meaningful choice. What choices is game asking the player to make? Oh my god, like a ridiculous amount. But main categories, I mean, this screen's a good representation of that. Hopefully we don't start another mission. But you have choice of Warframe, primary weapon, secondary weapon, your melee weapon. You could bring an Archwing weapon into this. You have your exalted weapon, and you have your sentinel. So those are like 7 categories right there. And then within each of these, you have, you know, what, 8 to 10 mods to put on something, and mods change the performance of all these things. And then what's not shown here, well, it is actually partially, but you have your operator element, your focus element. That's represented a little bit by these numbers here. Doesn't tell me what I could do, but that's another thing it ties into. And so I would imagine there's like billions and billions of combinations you could make out of all of what I just listed, like the 7 categories. So there's a lot of choice you can make. But I think maybe something I was trying to imply a little bit when I mentioned the mod system before is because despite all the mods in this game, like all the mods, like there's tons of them, just pages and pages of them, right? And you might think like, oh wow, look at all this shit you can do. Oh my god, right? And that as an idea is cool, and it's the concepts here. It's very like it's beautiful to me. Like it reminds me very much of like Magic: The Gathering, but unlike Magic, right, where it has a lot of viable choices, depending on the environment you're playing in Magic, that matters too. But I see what they're doing here, and in theory, like this sounds great. This sounds great, and this is great as a core system. Because look, I've been scrolling for how long now? How long now? And there's just so many more mods, and it just keeps going. So yeah, I'm still not done. My mouse actually went off the screen. So that is amazing. The problem here, as it relates to the meaningful choice, is out of all the mods I just rapidly scrolled by, there's about as many useful mods, like mods you actually want to use, probably equivalent to, let's see, this screen. Let me scroll a little bit. We're just going like by quantity. Maybe like right there. Maybe like right there. So if we count the number of mods that are on this screen, right, and we scroll back from the beginning, if someone's watching, maybe they could clip it or something, or maybe I could do it. So if you take from here and go back to the beginning, scroll back to the beginning. Let me do it. That's about it. That's about it. I might need a little bit more. Let's start here and just a little bit. Yeah, all right. I would say that would be more confident. That would be more fair. Like, yeah. So it's like, well, it's cool, DE, that you have all these other mods, right? You have all these other mods to do this, all this crazy shit, right? But the mods I actually want to use are just about right here. Are just about like right here. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, and if we look at the D-slot mods, can I even look at them by polarity? I think I can only do that on the actual Warframe itself. That's weird. Yeah, it looks like I can only do it. But yeah, it's like, you do have choice, but is it meaningful? I don't know. It's an argument to be made there. So, meaningful how? Alright, so player has right number of choices. what would feel more empowering? Would it less make game clearer? Yeah. Like if there's only, like, going back to the mod example, if that's all there's going to be, like, useful, like, you know, build it off that. You don't necessarily need thousands of mods that just really aren't worth using. It's not that I'm against the idea of thousands of mods, or whatever, however many that was, but give me a reason to use them. And you can power creep the hell out of all of them, or you could just narrow it down to a few more meaningful choices, you know? Now, I think that would be less of a strain on DE's end, you know? What did I even come back here for? Oh, I think I wanted to actually do the Tatsu. To try to do some meaningful wall attacks there. Speaking of meaningful choice. And I think that's it. I think that's all I really need. Now, I normally don't play Wukong, but his rework's been pretty awesome. I'm getting some learning time in it with him. Alright, let's do old school. We're going to higher con, man. We are going to higher con. But player has right number of choices. I mean, Warframe is a successful game, so it's really hard for me to really criticize the company and the game. Because Warframe is one of my favorite games, if not the most favorite. Warframe, like I said, is successful, you know? It's been successful for 6 years, so I can sit here and say what I want and criticize, but I don't know if I, as a human being, could really accomplish what they could, even if I was given, like, all the resources just to do the same thing. Like, I don't know. So, just a little disclaimer in there, but I feel less choices would be better in this game. Like, they need to do a lot of streamlining. Like, there is a mod in this game called Streamline that increases power efficiency by 30%. So basically, any ability costs 30% less, right? I feel that DE needs to streamline, needs to put a streamline into the Warframe itself. Like, they need to put the mod streamline into Warframe itself. Like, without a doubt. They need to make it 30% more efficient or whatever. And then I feel the UI and the UX would really come together at that point. Make Warframe an easier game to understand. But this is all conjecture, of course. All conjecture. Alright, let's get to this, Alright, would more feel empowering, would less make Link clear? Yeah, I think I defer to the side of making the game clear. Now, now the question asks, are there dominant strategies? Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Alright, let me fix something real quick. I'm gonna turn down these jams just a little bit here. Just a little bit. Okay, yeah. I thought I muted Warframe for a second. I was like, maybe I should turn down the volume, you know? Alright, yeah, are there dominant strategies like I was talking about with Saren? Oh, yeah, like, definitely. There are definitely dominant strategies. I mean, if you basically pick... I mean, this is going to sound pretty obvious, but I mean, the thing is, you can't pick, like, a nuke frame, which is a frame that just does huge AoE attacks and just obliterates the enemies. You can just do that as fast as possible. Basically, in Warframe, you make that as cheap as possible, and you give it a lot of range, or a way to just get energy back. As long as you have energy and you can cast these nuke effects and these abilities, or use nuke weapons effectively, you're going to be good. These guys are on it. Alright, I need to keep up here. I'm the one that came here. Oh, too bad there was not a Fissure here. I would camp this all day. I would make it an endurance run, swear to God. It's been a while since I've just come back here. Especially because I need to start building up my Axie relics. I had a ton of them because I used to come here all the time, but haven't recently. Now, as far as dominant strategies, I feel that Because if I say they're OP, or if I say they're more powerful, the first reaction you might have is like, well, I want to nerf it. In some abilities, maybe, but I'd be more about empowering the enemy to just be smarter, just to improve their AI, right? I would give them the benefit of the doubt to have the little bit of common sense and in an in-universe like communication system. So it's thousands of years in the future, right? Thousands of years in the future. These are cyborg soldiers, right? Or a porpoise or whatever, right? I'm not saying nerf, like, for instance, Frost Snow Globe, right? To make it, like, you know, fair or whatever. What I'm saying is keep it just how it is. Keep it how it is. But these people, these beings in the future, they would basically, I think they would have the basic technology and means we have now to have, like, information on things. So the Grineer would kind of, like, know. Like, you know, we've had recorded instances of, you know, running into Warframes, you know, snow globes, and potentially getting frozen and definitely slowed down. It somehow slows down time. Somehow. It's just so cold. Like, so you know what I mean. What is going on here? What am I doing? Oh, wow. Yeah, I missed a jump there. Let me get my clone going. Alright, okay. And we got a different lens here. I'm wondering if I should put like a timer on those. Because I kind of like how they randomly come up. I like kind of randomly notice them. So I don't know. Maybe a timer would make things maybe more streamlined. Maybe that would be the streamline. I'm talking smack on, huh? Maybe it would. All right. But anyway, there is a new lens here, and it is what problem is the game trying to solve? I feel DE would have definitely a better interpretation of this. But honestly, I don't know if... My impression is DE was not trying to solve... Well, they were trying to solve a problem of, like, from that No-Clip documentary series. Like, they were definitely trying to solve the business of DE shutting down, and Warframe was their last shot. Like Square Enix's Final Fantasy, and how that was their last shot. That's Warframe, basically. So, they were definitely trying to solve their problem of staying open, and they hit a home run. Their last time at bat was the best time ever. Now they've just made that game. So it solved that problem for them pretty good, I'd say. But as far as like game, like there's like a game problem they were specifically trying to solve. The impression I get is they just somehow took all the dorky shit they liked and made a game out of it. Like I have a feeling like they were all sitting around stoned, like, you know what would be cool, man? You know what would be cool if we put, like, you know, space ninjas together? Oh yeah, you know, they had like all these big swords and, like, you know, sniper-tron weapons, and that I get a feeling Warframe, its like design core was somehow made like that, and definitely more professionally than what I am displaying right now. But they were trying to solve that problem, putting all of that shit together. So, and they've succeeded. They succeeded. I would say I definitely am right on that observation. It's just that its degree may be very small. I will definitely say there's a 100% chance that someone at Digital Extremes involved with making this game has smokes, and loves to smoke now. Like, there's definitely at least one employee at that company. And there's a high chance that whoever named Wukong's passive, they were involved in every part of that. Or they at least know someone. They know the person that did it. They're friends with that person. Like, there's some kind of Venn diagram or overlap if it's not one and the same. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Where was I even going with this? How can, oh yeah, solving the problems. If a game really is the best... Wait, hold on. What problems is the game trying to solve? What assumptions exist that aren't true to the game? It's a free-to-play, so it does carry a stigma of that. I do see that pop up once in a while, but not so much anymore. Yeah, because there were like these reviews, like they just... The thing is, Warframe is a very hard to understand and hard to get into game, like as far as the knowledge base goes. Like the core loop, like what I'm doing now, just jumping around, running around. This is the core of Warframe. There's a lot of other aspects to this game, but without what I'm doing now, how they nailed like this visceral loop. This is Warframe right here. This is right here. Yeah, and that's why I picked the Tatsu, because even though the wall attack is still bad, it's the best one we have. Oh, is this another drill? Oh, no. I would set that off if I went there. Yeah, this Frost is on this. Alright, let me get back to the lens, though. I just have to get back to where I was here. Sometimes I lose my place, man. So yeah, what problem the game trying to solve? What assumptions exist that aren't true to the game? Yeah, the free-to-play stigma. Because the free-to-play economy in this game is exceptionally fair. Its plat prices for like what it offers are kind of like, when you actually do spend money on the game, unless you get a flat discount, the prices are kind of bullshitty a little bit. I mean, I won't lie, they're just a little bit bullshitty, but if that's where DE's on their sweet spot, then whatever, man, whatever. But when you get a plat discount, that shit is awesome. 75%, and you're good. You're good for basically whatever you want to do in the game. Oh, I always wanted this. Done. It's all done. It's all done. Or like minimum 90% of it. That's what it was like for me. Alright, is a game really the best solution? Why? To feel like a space ninja, a badass space ninja, like that, I think that's what they're trying to do, like the badass space ninja power fantasy, right? That's what I feel DE is doing, and to feel like that, I mean, there could be like a really good movie or anime, but I think to feel like, that's the opera phase, and I think, yeah, a game would be the best solution. If you want people to feel like they are a badass space ninja, veiled in a power fantasy, then yeah, a game would be the best solution, I feel. That's my opinion. I don't have any data to back that up, but just going by the pure grammar, like the pure syntax of it, to feel like, you can feel like a space ninja or whatever, the same aesthetic as this game. You can feel like that watching something, reading something, another form of media. It doesn't really matter what it is, but I feel maybe it would be easier or more consistent in a game at medium where you assume the role, but everyone's different too, so there is that. There is the lens of what we experience, the things we talk about, and that lens is us. Yeah, that matters a whole lot. Alright, let's use Defy here. Oh, that was very disappointing. That was very disappointing. Alright, Alright, finally got a power cell off. I reset that ability just so I could do the animation again. I love that. Yeah, static core is pretty awesome. I wish there was like a quote I put in here that was all about the static core. Like, how would a static core apply in this situation? I actually like that. I might put that in there. Yeah, actually, I'm thinking about that. if I want to do this quote system, why don't I have quotes that are very specific to games and see how they could apply in other games? Like, so I would love to answer the question of like why I'm playing the Division. Like, how would the static core apply in this situation? I would love that. That would be great. I'll probably get to like vent my rage a little bit. Yeah, I'm slacking the lack in here. Ooh. Alright, yeah, we got a new lens here. This is lens 33, the lens of triangularity. Did I say that right? Triangularity? Okay. I think I did. I'm sure if anyone watches this, they'll correct me. Does Warframe have triangularity? If not, how to get it? Oh, I remember this one because my friend Leak Gaming on Twitch, or whatever that is, the 1337 Gaming AF. That's his Twitch username. He helped me look this up, and I forgot what it was from reading the book. But basically, choice between the triangle is the player. That's one corner of the triangle. Another is a choice between a choice of low risk, low reward, and the other corner of the triangle is high risk, high reward. I would say Warframe has that. Maybe the triangle isn't as sharp as it should be, but Warframe definitely has that. I mean, at the minimum, you could say, you know, the index literally says it in the game mode title, you know, or not title, but when you actually sign up for like whatever index tier. But you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, all right, going to B. That clone is still out, right? Yep. I'm trying to think, like, I mean, and you know, the thing about this quote is you got to consider where you're at in the game, right? That's also what I'm trying to answer internally. But let me get something out of the way. Like, the endless missions do have, they definitely have a degree of this, of triangularity, because you can keep going, and if you do and you die, then you lose everything you've gotten so far. So it is a higher reward because just of the fact that you're getting more resources that you could lose. The problem with endless missions, for the most part, is if you just wanted to go for the quickest iteration, whether it's 5 minutes or 5 rounds or whatever, quit and do it again, you're roughly gonna get about the same shit. You're gonna go. If you stay in endless missions, in my experience, you'll get a little bit more. Not because the drop chances dramatically improve, but players underestimate how much time we actually spend in the menus and queuing up missions and shit like that. So if you really want to farm stuff and get it all done and do it quickly, you want to stay in a mission, and more mobs start spawning, which leads to more mobs. I mean, mobs start spawning and then drops start dropping, basically. I totally screwed that up, but that's okay. So that's what I do. That's why I'm like, all right, I need Axie relics. That's why I've been staying here. Been falling behind for the most part, though. Like, literally. Let me get a power cell and go to the next waypoint here. Let me get it together. Let me get it together here. So yeah, I mean, it has a little bit of a triangularity in endless missions, but not enough. There's not enough, really. Because if I wanted to just do it a bit slower, you know, I could just keep running this mission over and over again. Or I could stay and then the enemies get harder, but the drops don't get that much better, and it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. It really does. So yeah, that goes back. Is the triangularity in Warframe balanced? No. And that is, it seems to be a little bit of a hotter topic as of late, but our end game, our end game being so anemic and so hazy, it's a big part of why I think the triangularity in Warframe is like, because DE has not decided like, hey, what is the ultimate challenge of your Warframe? Like, what is an end goal for like a gameplay? Like the toughest thing you can do, the most challenging and rewarding thing you can do. What is the thing? And Warframe does not have that. It has a bunch of other things that kind of are like aspects of what should be the one thing, but they don't all really come together as much as being one thing would be. So we're really in this this hazy area with triangularity in Warframe. That's kind of funny. I didn't really realize that before I read that now. It's almost like I'm reading these not just to keep my gums flapping during streams, but so I accidentally learn stuff by doing that, you know? It's almost like that's the reason I'm doing it. Yeah. So yeah, Warframe has a triangularity problem, according to Jesse Shell. There's not a lot of high risk. There is not a good balance between high risk, high reward, and low. There's just a bunch of low risk, low reward stuff. And then there's like stuff like, oh well, this is mid risk, mid rewards, you know? There's those things. There's lots of mid stuff, you know, but there's not a lot, as there should be, of high risk, high reward things, and they're not balanced. The ones that are there, they're just not balanced between that risk and reward. Now, that is definitely easier to talk about being a fan than it is to implement, because the rewards of this game, when it's a free-to-play game, I think there's some more things to consider whenever you talk about things concerning the economy. And I am by no means a free-to-play expert. I am by no means a free-to-play expert. I mean, hell, I have a stream right now that's free to watch. It's free to watch. You don't need to pay for it, but it's free to watch. Do I have freaking as many people watching my stream as people playing Warframe? Fuck no. So let me get the free to watch stuff going, and then maybe I'll have the slightest millionth percent that criticize what they do with their free to play market. Anyway. Yeah, that leads naturally to the next question. The rewards can measure it with risks, and no, they're not. It's imbalanced because the triangularity in Warframe is imbalanced because of the fact that they're not to measure it with the rewards. I'm here grinding higher econ because what I said before, it's fun. It is technically faster to stay in missions than it is to keep going in and out with different squaddies and randos that could have whatever situation going on that you don't know about, whether it's like gameplay wise or you have to mute their mic or whatever. Having a little cloud trouble there. Oh. Oh. Well, we got 16 done before one broke. The other thing about this is, even if they leave, I can keep playing. I was just thinking about that, like, oh, we might have to go soon, and enemies are just started getting at an interesting level. I'm like, I can actually stay here. I can actually stay here for the entire stream and see how far I can go. Like, I really could. Maybe Endless Fridays would be a better name. Just do some endless mission somewhere. Yeah, I think I actually like that. I wanted to stick with Fissure Fridays because of they both begin at F. I was going for some like phonetic, like freaking marketing thing, but nah. I actually like the idea that I could just do endless missions all Friday. And that allows me to do fissures as they come up. They're endless. Excavation might be a good mission, default mission type. Could always go to higher con. When I knock the rust off my freaking shoulders, I'm gonna do some Taika. I couldn't even do that today, actually. But let's get going to this next drill and this next quote. Ooh. Where's the other drill? It's not up there, is it? Wow, mob's there, Jesus. What the hell? What the hell was that? I don't know what that was, people. Oh, look at all these mobs down here. There's that maiming strike, man. But man, was that a good drop to get? Yeah, I don't know how far I get solo without that frost, though. That snow globe is helping out a lot. Getting some good focus numbers, though. I mean, they're halfway decent. They're no ESO, like, freaking affinity booster, but, you know, decent. Compared to when I get 0 or 50 or whatever the hell, you know? If you think about it, I just think about the combat system. The slide attack is just so good. Maybe DE should lean into the slide attack like they leaned into coptering with parkour. It's always something connected to the slide attack, huh? I switched cameras there for a second. Alright, let me go to the next drill here. Oh, wait. wait. We got lens 13, the lens of 8 filters. Holy crap. Let's get to this one here. Does the game feel right? For the most part, yeah. Each of these questions is a, each of these questions is a filter, I believe. I just couldn't give them the bullet points because I don't think they'd fit. Like, you know, if each had their own line or whatever, so they're all right next to each other. Anyway, so lens 13, lens of 8 filters. Does the game feel right? I would say for the most part, it does. It definitely has this really cool power fantasy space ninja shit going on. Oh, barely saved these guys in time here. Oh. Oh, they're attacking the drill. Let me get some energy to it real quick. A lot of mobs here. Yeah, I might try to stay here. Why not? Let me get to that next drill, though. Let me get to that next drill. Let me get on top of that stuff more. Because this guy's definitely on it. Alright, Will a target audience like the game? Since Warframe has been successful, very successful, I would say so. Whatever that target audience was, I think they nailed it. I think they fucking nailed it. Is the game well designed? Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I definitely have problems with it, but by the virtue of its own success, I would argue it's hard to say that Warframe is not well designed. Like, it definitely is. But I definitely do have some issues with some of it. Is the game novel? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look what the hell I'm doing right now. Look what I'm doing right now. Like, come on. Yeah, yeah. And while I'm doing that, oh, how about, you know, use this other ability. Or actually, what would be a better showcase? As long as I don't get the drill kill here while I'm showing off here. But yeah, while I'm 50 feet in the air, I create a clone of myself. And then jump down and do a slam attack. And then cut these enemies with my huge radiation katana. Like, okay. Yeah, the game's pretty novel. Game's pretty novel. Not a lot of games you could do something like that in. Is the game, yeah. Will the game sell? Yeah, it definitely has. It definitely has. Not in a traditional sense, but the free-to-play, however they're making money, whatever they're selling, it has. Like, whatever. Is it within scope? I mean, Warframe, again, the thing about these questions is they are designed, they are meant to be read and enjoyed by anyone, but meant to actually be used by, like, game developers. So, scope would refer to at the beginning of the project, or if they're like, can we actually do this? Do we have the resources to do this or not? All right, we don't. Let's do something that's actually within our resources. Let's stay within scope. That's what that means. So, obviously, it was within Warframe's scope. I mean, Digital Extreme scope to make Warframe. Now, is it how everything they plan to be? And I'm sure there's more they'd want to do, or things haven't turned out the way they want because of scope. But, like, I'm sure it wasn't their intention to show the new War trailer last year and not have it out by now. So maybe when they said that, whenever they announced that, maybe it was outside their scope. Yeah, I think it's time to get out the Exalted Blade. Oh man, all three of them left, so it's just gonna be me now. All right, man. All right, bring it, bring it. Does the game meet social goals? I would say so. I don't think I'd be. Oh shit. Oh, the power of memeing strike right now. Yeah, I'm like, let me get that clone out. Crap. Alright, are there power cells anywhere? Yeah, looks like there is one right down here. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit harder without those frosts, huh? I wanted to pick that up, not roll. Yeah, I might as well start using the static core. I really need the AoE effects if I'm gonna solo this. That guy's just like in the corner chilling. I have 434 energy. I might as well use my Primal Fury. Yeah, I'm thinking since I have so much energy at this point, if I'm gonna use if my clone's gonna be using melee attacks, might as well give him Primal Fury here, the blade. and I could just use a static core to spam it. So I'm solo, man. Solo on High Archon right now. Alright, there's another one. Alright, full. Took me a while, and it's at 31 health. Holy crap. Oh, man. Six seconds. Oh! Oh, it sucks. 98. It's all this guy's fault. Alright, let me take off my Primal Fury then. That sucks. Alright, well, let me get a power cell. And let me get to this next quote. Oh, man. Alright, alright. Next time I'll be ready. Next time I'll be ready. Wonder if there's any endless fissures that came up yet. Alright. Looking at the map more I am than looking at the screen here. Alright, next quote here is good design is thorough down to the last detail. So I think how DE approaches is just like knowing what... Actually, I don't know how they approach it. Let me think about this here. Or let me try to give an example that's like... What would it actually translate to? Because I don't think Warframe is thorough down in all cases, but that's kind of like... That's kind of set myself up for failure, because what aspects, what product could have like every possible detail covered, you know? Like all the details. All the adjustments that could be made, you know? Or I'm just trying to think of not letting the drill die here again. maybe that's it. I just don't want the drill to die again. Oh, it's halted. So I gotta get these power cells. Duh. Alright, 250 energy. Oh shit. Zenostar would have definitely helped. If I had to do my wall attacks. No, that's alright. Even if this Joel dies, I did get a good run with other players. Phone's helping me out, thank God. Those bastards making a run for it as soon as I went for that power cell. As soon as I went for it. level 97. Oh, it did it. Nice. There we go. Wukong. And there is a drill right over there. Can I do it again? Can I pull off the 2-time? Oh shit, okay. Oh wow. I didn't know you could rapidly air attack like that. Did that drill get destroyed or what? What just happened there? I just zoned out. I don't even know what just happened to that drill. Oh my god. All right. Let's try to keep better track with this one. Yeah, I think that just got destroyed. I was just getting lost in that. I forgot I was streaming for a second. I really did. I was just like getting deep in that kind of combo system. After I found out, I don't know, I can't even describe what happened there, other than just lost track of what was going on here. Ooh, gotta get power for this soon. I see a power cell up there. Just being paranoid, shooting at wherever an enemy may be. Alright, trying to pay attention more to this drill. Getting at the point where enemies are starting to pose a little bit of a challenge. I saw the agent do it too. Poison killed my fucking drill. I saw the whole thing happen. Maybe it's time to start using the operator. Well, you know what? Let's see what Fissures. It is Fissure Friday. Let's go see. So I got my 1 or 2, whatever that was. 20 digs. That's a fair run. That's a fair run. Yeah, that's a fair run. What, 6 relics? 7? 7 relics. That's open for a little bit more, but yeah, the drops really aren't that great, really. But it's a fun mission. I like it. Well, let's decide what mission we're gonna do, and I think I might change it up for Wukong. Ooh, I did not do a sword yet. Energy? Oh, that's not. I could do that later. I could do that now. Rescue though. And spy. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, defense. Hydron though. Oh man. Defense IO Jupiter. Ooh, that might be interesting. I mean, yeah, I think I'm gonna do IO Jupiter defense here. That sounds great, actually. All right, so I'm gonna go do a Fissure defense corpus. What is the build I should bring here? Like, just being totally serious about it. What is the build I should bring here? I'm thinking Mesa, Mag, but those nullifiers will start coming at crazy intervals. I need something to deal with nullifiers. I could bring the Miter with its augment. That will take care of nullifier bubbles. Lickety split. I could also just bring rapid fire weapons or AoE like the Zenistar. I think that's probably gonna happen, right? I think the Zenistar is probably. Let's just get that taken care of right now. To be honest with you. I think I'm gonna keep the Zenistar on like blast and corrosive though, just because that blast effect is so useful. Maybe blast and toxin, because toxin goes to their shields, right? So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we can get going on here. I might even have a build for it already. Or magnetic gas. There we go. No. Blast and toxin. That's what I was going for. Yeah, the Fury did get it out faster. I don't even know if this works. Do I even have it on this one? I almost want to go test it, see if it works. Alright, we'll keep the Fury in there. Just get rid of everything. Keep it nice and simple. Alright, so Fury, do I want to get out even faster than that? Do I want to put in Berserker or Prime Fury? I may not even have the room for Prime Fury. Let's see if I can though. If we're just going for, let's see if I have room for it. Alright. So it comes out decently fast. Now we want blast. Yeah, I wish it did that. I wish it did. Hold, we'll put first. And put heat. We want a fairly high status on this. I'm gonna think Prime Fever Strike. Yeah, want that on there. 12 points, so I'm gonna put on the other Toxin status mod. And so I just want the status from Blast. I don't really even care about the damage, but if I'm fighting Corpus, this is gonna go through all their shields, so they're getting knocked down and poisoned. That's kind of what I'm going for. Now, if I take off the Prime Fury, I could probably fit in something else. So let me put Fury back on. I might want to have a little bit more damage. Maybe a little bit more status. I could put like a heat mod on here or something, yeah. The 70%. Yeah, let's put a... Oh wait, I put all of the status mods I could really put on here. Unless... What will this do? Oh yeah, blast and corrosive. Okay. I could put an elemental mods on one of these. Like 90%. Prime Reach, Prime Fury. I don't know. I might want to just put Prime Fury back on there. Just leave that as it is. If I can't fit any more status on there. You know, let's, since this is Fissure Friday, let's do it. Let's just put this on. Oh, I can't. So 10 points. Alright. 10 drain. Because I got that big fat Prime Fever Strike on there. I got 10 points. What do we got here? Put body count on there. Could put Berserker. the status on this? 5%. Fuck. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's not gonna do shit. I don't know if that works with Zenistar. That'd be cool if it did. Look at this big cock sword. Big freaking cock sword. I could put some kind of Corpus Bane mod on here. I don't know if I have it. We're looking for something 10. Get the most value out of it, right? I mean, I guess I don't. I guess if I have to use my melee, or if I actually want to use it for fun, I guess I could do this actually. Put drifting contact. Like if I actually want to mess around with my melee weapon, and with that said, if I do that, I probably should put Prime Fury on there if I can fit it. Yeah, that's usable. Alright. And we have the holster thing off, right? No, yeah, we want that not visible in the holster. Get the hell out of here. Alright, so got a good Zenistar for Corpus, and I really want to be able to take care of those nullifiers. No problem. Like, Octavia makes a good argument because she's one of the more powerful frames in the game, so it might be, if I'm just going for Corpus murder, probably want to bring her. I probably want to bring her. And we just kind of went max range on her. Alright, so might be able to take a look at her mods and see if there's anything else I can put there. Range is 175. I could put overextended on her. Let's see what her strength is now, her damage buff now. Max damage molt. So I increase all damage. Wait, draws power. It says damage buff, so all damage. Okay. Strength is 124. Can I get radar? Yeah, let's get any radar, because she has good enough energy regeneration between Zeneric and her passive. So let me get more range or strength on her. I'm thinking range. A slightly better slide. I wouldn't mind more duration on her, to be honest. And with a Prime Flow, do I necessarily need a Streamline? Or would I rather have a ton of energy, which she does have? Yeah, let's do this. Let's get an actual Constitution in here. Okay. Good range, duration, and energy. I'm liking this. Now for the Arcanes, I'm going against Corpus. There may be a Toxin Eximus depending how long I stay, so I might just leave that there. I mean, let's take a quick look. I don't think there's anything that's immensely useful here. They don't mag proc me, they're not Eidolons. Arcane Guardian, but depending how long I stay, my invisibility is going to be more important than for armor. Taking damage to get armor. It's going to be one-shot territory. I could actually go for the miter, I think. We are going to make sure those bubbles pop now. Looks like I already have it built there. Alright, search nullifier. Oh, and it gives it that proc effect. Okay, cool. Alright, I guess I'll take out the Fang Full Slave. Gas. Here's my ribbon for it. Yeah, let's do it. So I'm popping all the bubbles no matter what. No matter what. And Static Core is pretty good. How should I balance it out between a Zenithstar and a Miter though? This will eventually start falling off, but it's gonna have extreme utility. So the Static Core I can keep. Actually, it was decent for Hierarchon. But is there just something I can use to complement on the Miter a little bit better? I don't know, Static Core is pretty damn good. It's really pretty good. Maybe just change its corpus. Magnetic toxin. Okay, that sounds good. So magnetic toxin, this is gas, slash, toxin, blast, Xeneric. Miter has kind of a low ammo count. I was thinking actually going Carrier Prime. Alright, so this would be I guess my try-hard loadout. But I think really if you're trying hard, you just gotta use Octavia because she's just so good. She's just so good. Alright. Hopefully that Fissure is still there. I didn't take so long in the menus that it disappeared. Alright, so let's get going. Might as well start with a public. I can stay if I want. While we're loading up here, Mark Rosenauer, lead designer for Magic the Gathering, says, "Don't confuse interesting with fun." An example I think of, that first thing that comes up in my mind is when PoE was released, Digital Extreme thinking, like, you know what would be really interesting? If the people that play our game for the Space Ninja nonsense, if, you know, they had to fish. They had to fish to get all these upgrades. Oh wow, this is new, the new Jupiter, the new IO. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, let's get this going. Let's just get this going already. Yeah, I mean, might as well just start having them kill each other. Or kill themselves with this ridiculous ability. Yeah, I was like, yeah, nullifiers don't, they don't dispel her mallet, her one. So why not? Why not? And I'm playing a defense mission? Oh my god. Yeah, where are these things at though? But yeah, I feel the case of fishing was, in my case at least, it's something that DE seemed to do because it was interesting and not necessarily fun for me. Because I played a game for its combat, like its movement. I like its lore. Presentation I'm not always a fan of, but it's good. I guess I should use Earth 3. Remain invisible while all this is going on, because why not? I keep getting shot here and there. I'm like, well, enough of that. I'll just be invisible the whole time. How about that? Oh yeah, I didn't even get the Zenistar going, huh? I didn't even get the Zenistar going yet. Oh shit. I thought that was just for environmental whatever. Ambiance. I didn't know it could damage me like that. That'd been pretty embarrassing. Would have learned the hard way though. Yeah, I think I could go to distance here. We'll see though, we'll see. We'll see. What else is more interesting? I guess actually, like how they've implemented the melee combo system so far. And I still have to get back to, what's this guy doing? Or is it Mirage? No, it's a Rhino. I might as well revive him, right? Ooh, unlimited miter bubble. I mean miter. Miter bubble. I meant to say unlimited miter for all those nullifier bubbles that I haven't seen yet. Oh yeah, Prime Fury actually. I could melee with this. It's fast enough to do that with actually. Go Prime Fury. Yeah, it's not like totally awful. I mean, it's no Blood Rush or whatever, but alright, let's get this going on here. Level 23 whatevers, let's go. I don't think I can throw more than one mallet. Let me see. Oh yeah, okay. What is something fun though? Not just cause I don't want to like rip on a game every time I have a quote here. I mean the core combat, the core loop of movement, and the swordplay and the gunplay. That's definitely more on the fun spectrum than fucking fishing. The interesting fishing that's supposed to be going on in this game. Although to be honest, I don't know if that's a fair comparison, but all I'm really trying to say, man, is I don't like fishing in this game. I'm not saying it should be out. I just feel like I am forced to do it to progress through. It should be like optional, but you have to get an amp to do try captures on the on a Plains of Eidolon. You have to, and to do that you have to fucking get fish or be involved with fish parts in some way, shape, or form. I understand, like you want PoE to be like a living, breathing world, or you want it to feel that way, but I don't want to fish to do that. Or have to. Can you tell I don't like fishing? Alright, there's someone over here. Got shocked by that thing again. Oh, is the wave still going? Oh no, I thought it was ending soon. Oh, anything I really need here? Nope. 45, 45. I guess we'll stick with the string. Guess we'll stick with the string. Soup sandwich. Yeah, these guys are so low level. Really not even worried about. Like, I'm not even worried about it. Oh. Yeah, but I should actually be able to grind this for a while. This might be the entire Fissure Friday right here. Hell, it might even go a little bit faster. Yeah, let's get this going on though. For real? Let's get this going on. Yeah, they spawn in and they die. Like, okay. Oh, I guess it didn't pop nullifier bubbles. Oh, how about that? Good thing I brought this miter. I don't even know where they're at, and they're just dead. Yeah, see, it actually went faster without the other players, without them just running everywhere. I'm not saying that's like their fault or anything, just an observation. Yeah, I thought a quick second for like actually trying to make a song for Octavia. I mean, glad it's there, but I just made the one where I could just spam crouch and just get it. And shut off Octavia music, just did it. They're still shooting at the, maybe I'm placing the thing too close to the pod. Well, maybe like on top of here. Yeah, maybe put it on top of there instead. But he can't shoot at it from up there. You got someone over here? Okay, the thing must have got him. Alright, is there a better place I could put this? Maybe just like right here? And everyone could shoot it? And maybe I could stay more up here, invisible. Yeah, as soon as it expanded, is death. Alright, so yeah, lens 40. Lens every word. Oh shit, shit. Looks like they were shooting at the pod. I thought they were all just supposed to shoot at the mallet. Oh, I guess it's not a guaranteed proc. I thought it was. Like, they always just shoot at the mallet. That's what I thought. Alright, that means this pod could get into one-hit territory then. Oh, shit. So maybe I won't be able to go the distance with Octavia. Alright. Huh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, what's that all about? Yeah, he's shooting at it. I wonder if... Let me try to observe to see them actually shoot at it again. Oh, yep, they're shooting at it. Is it line of sight? Because it doesn't look like he could have maybe... Maybe. It could have been line of sight. Might as well shoot him though if I see him though, that's for sure. Oh, so the miter comes with the blast. Not really too useful against Corvus. But I'm not using my oh shit. I'm not using my Zenistar at all, so let me get that going on actually. I already got a pipe busted. And there's only level 24. Need to do, I should recharge my energy too. Getting kind of low. Yeah. Actually, no, I should put it more here. Should put it more up there. I definitely need to secure this pod more. It's getting damaged, unfortunately. Actually, I probably should be more of a target to take some pressure off the pod. Not too tanky, but yeah, I probably should. Get a recharge going so I can keep casting these redonk abilities. Yeah, let's do that. It's almost healed though. Well, it's healed, the HP is healed, but the shield. Just wanted to get up there. Alright, wait, 10? Okay. What rewards in this game, what rewards is Warframe giving out? Can it give others? Jesus, what rewards can Warframe give out? I guess I'll pick that one. Well, right now we're getting, we're using relics to get prime parts. You can get login discounts, all sorts of resource shops. Afushin on Twitch. What's up, man? Good morning to you, sir. Welcome to my little corner of the star chart here. How are you doing this morning, dude? Me, I am just farming some fissures. Hence the patent pending name, Fissure Friday. I'm at, Afushin says, I'm at work chilling now. Oh, okay. At the airport? To me, there's no chilling at an airport. It's just such a busy place all the time. No one's ever chilling at an airport. Alright, I guess I'll throw another mallet out. Get this going again. Yeah, goodbye to nullifier bubbles. Yep. The hell with that. Yeah, I think that actually might be line of sight, her mallet. I'm not sure. I could keep trying to test it. Let me put it back up here, actually. See if everyone should be able to see it from up there. Oh, oh. Still shooting where I was at last. Okay. I don't see anyone shooting at the pod right now. Oh, they're going after it. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought you were, man. Well, as you can see, I'm home. I'm home streaming. I'm home streaming some Warframe. Trying to get to these quotes. Oh shit. Gotta refresh the mallet. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. Took a little bit of damage, but I'm alright. Let's get the recharge going. Alright, yeah, so Warframe gives out a lot of rewards. Can it give others? I'm sure it could, but let's see what the rest of these questions say, because I have a habit of answering the other parts of the quote with the first question. Let me try to, oh, it's gone! And it's gone! It's gone, people. We'll have to wait to see if it ever comes back. And I think I'm doing a little bit, in a little bit of trouble here. Let me get invisible. Alright, let's get the amp going. Aftersheet says really tired though. What, were you up late last night, man? What's going on? Why are you tired? Tell me you were up late fighting crime. Looking over rooftops and shit. Clenching your cape going, who needs crime fighting? You might be tired from that, Aftersheet. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, buddy. Aftersheet says, want to leave for a house now. I stayed up all day, only slept 2 hours. Yeah. Nights like that are rough, man. Depends what you're doing, though. You could be up late because you're having fun, you know? Yeah, let's refresh this, this amp. This amp. Let's refresh that. Alright, wave 14. Yeah, I gotta get more reactant. I didn't realize 5 waves almost passed already. Probably because these enemies are just running to their death. Might have something to do with it. Alright, let me use her too, so this thing will actually hunt this thing down. These guys down. Like wherever they are. So the enemy's over here, so the mount went to the other side of the map. Okay. Now it'd be cool if Octavia could. It would be more resource intensive than it would be. You would get the benefit out. But if you could sync Octavia's like musical or mallet to the actual music you're listening to, that would be cool. Alright. We're putting this back on top so everyone can see it. Gonna go collect these resources. Might as well get the Zenostar going. Yeah, they're all shooting at it, but might as well help the effort. Might as well help the cause. Oh yeah, get out of here with that shit. Alright, time's about up. Alright, unlimited static core. Okay, I'll start using that. Oh no, everything's dead. Interesting. Interesting. Sliding down the rope goes with the music, you know? I guess my choice is Wrath and Prime. I guess that was my choice there. Yeah, but Afishin, why'd you stay up all day, man? I almost did not choose a relic. I just sat there and looked at the screen the whole time. Almost totally screwed that up. Look at this guy. Look at him. Yeah, might as well use the unlimited static bar, right? Let me look where a lot of enemies coming from. If there's like greater than the other, I can put my static core there. Yeah, static core is devastating. Oh, let me get the mallet up. Yeah, so much magnetic damage. Shoot right through that guy. But I don't know. These are level nothing. So never mind. Never mind. Let's get the energy going again, though. So anyway, to address this quote that's been floating here, restrictions breed creativity. Like in Warframe, there's a certain amount of mods you can put on your Warframe. You know, mods being ways you can, you know, modify how your gear performs in the game, and you have a limited amount of slots. So even though I was kind of ragging on the system before for having all these mods, but there's not a lot of like actual meaningful choices. There's just only such a small fraction that are actually like kind of worth using, so to speak, right? But what if instead of you only can fit a certain amount of mods on your gear pieces, like whether it be 8 or 10 or whatever? What if you could just put them all on? What if you could just put them all on? Then is there really a decision to be made? I mean, sure, anything that doesn't have like a negative number, does not incur a negative number, you might want to consider for a slight second not putting that on. But if you could literally put every mod on that exists in the game, there's not really going to be too many creative builds out there. So restrictions definitely breed creativity in some cases, at least. Me personally, like, as I started streaming, I started thinking a lot about social media and branding and stuff like that. I've been talking to some other streamers and helping them out with their social media, and I find like talking about and analyzing their brand is a lot easier than doing it my own, because for me the canvas is infinite. My brand's gonna be whatever I want it to be. But when I hear other people talk about what they want it to be, I get more of a narrow focus, because I'm trying to get the restrictions in place for me to, you know, start working. I just want to know what it is at the core, and then just work within that area. But if I can move around what the core is, which I can with my own brand, then it's not as easy. Oh, you know what? I might want to get this Zenistar going. Oh, I can't get on top of there. Alright, its shield's almost gone, but its HP is fine. Whoa, what happened to... Was that a blast? What the fuck happened to that guy? I don't know what that guy was doing, like hugging the corner? Something weird's going on here. I think it's time for another Zenistar. Let's throw it on top. Oh no, I missed it again. Just gotta jump right up on that platform or get better at the aiming. One of the two, or both. And recharge that energy. Alright, looks like they're frozen or something. What's going on here? 'Cause I'm not slowing you guys. What's this guy camping? Is he playing PUBG? What was that guy doing? What was that Moa doing? Oh, I got like a Microsoft alert. Oh, damn it. I can't close this. Get out of here, Microsoft. Alright, I think it might go away. Oh, I actually want it up here. Oh, shit! Oh, it didn't shut it off? It didn't shut off Octavia's? Oh no, because I had it up there. Alright, yeah. The alert went away. I thought it did. It's just at that moment, I wanted it to go away so bad. You know what I wish? Those seeker missiles, I just wish they were more visible. He shoots like this golden glowing rocket. Like maybe give it more of a dark like body, like the actual rocket itself, with like a bunch of flames coming out behind it. So it just be like more visible, like there's just solid thing, because it's a gold rocket, they have gold armor, there's like firing animation when they launch it. You know, sometimes it's just hard to see. It's like this luminous object, you know, that tracks you to the fucking ends of the earth. Like, I wouldn't be against having easier time seeing it. I might need to get a drink though. Alright, there we go. Oh, there's the nullifiers already. Looks like it's doing a good job. Might as well get the Zenistar going just in case, because why not? I can still use it in melee if I want. Like the actual Zenistar blade. Just keep the disc going, in case anyone does get past this nonsense. Like right now. Get a recharge going. Might as well get invisibility going. Where is... Just moseying along on 3 blades. Alright, might as well just, you know, throw this out again. Yeah, Prime Fury on a Zenistar. I think I might stick with this build going forward, or at least test it out. Oh, 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 oh. Did that nullify? Yeah, it did actually. Alright, so maybe that tells me where the Zenistar should be. To protect, because I think that just nullified my mallet. But is that too far away from the pod? That's the question. Alright, I got 20 seconds on mallet still, or amp. Barely knew you, guy. Okay, so next quote from Mark Rosader. Be more afraid of boring your players and challenging them. I think in one of my earlier streams, I would say that DE is, for whatever reasons, they've been afraid to challenge their players. But the thing I gotta keep in mind, right, is I've played this game for about 6,000 hours. And I've gotten plenty of enjoyment out of this game. So... did they really fail at entertaining me? Did they really fail at, like, challenging me? Like... But at the same time, there's some truth to it. Like, as far... Warframe is fun to play, and it's a successful game, so... anything really past those things, like... you know, even those first 2 statements, you know, that's conjecture, but... I mean, if it was so bad, or it had all these problems or whatever, then why is it so successful? Why are people making the game that are... oh shit, shit. Lost control of my mouse there for a second. Oh. What is going on here? I must have let my guard down on something. Oh! Oh, there we go. First kill, 24. What the hell happened there? Level 41s. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Shield's not even healed. Oh, and I have the corrupted buff. Yeah, I was gonna say that should just kill him right there. I should have redonkulous range on this. Yeah, I do. Alright. I can recharge right now, though. I can get invisible. I mean, I did just die. I did just die. Well, not technically. I went down, though. I got downed. But luckily, my Sentinel, my little Warframe diaper, saved me. Alright, want to get the mallet going on? There we go. Barely made it on the edge there. Now let's get this Zenistar going. Oh shit. Luckily they just died instantly. That was pretty cool. Oh. Alright, where are these other two guys at? Where are these other two guys at? Looks like one might be here? Like stuck on something, I guess? What are you doing down here? Mal is still going. Whoa, so they were right inside that, not affected by it. What? Whoa, these guys start coming, huh? Interesting. Wow, okay. That's cool. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, I think they just had some armor. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I guess I'll get that prime strength. Now, going back to this quote, I think, like, as far as be more afraid of boring your players than challenging them, that definitely is, like, it's more of an end-game veteran problem. But new game, new players, mid-game players, yeah, we're pretty good, I'd say. The game is definitely challenging if you don't use mods, so there is that. There is that argument. Kind of a silly one, but it is an argument. Did I just see a rocket? Oh, he's walking right through those blast procs. He did not care one bit. Damn, okay. Climbed up and died. Might as well get some recharge going on here. And might as well get the metronome recharge and, oh, look at that. And get some energy recharge too. Alright, wave 27. I only have one reactant. The hell was that? Hey, yeah, might as well get the Zenithstar going again too. There we go. I would have liked to do excavation fissure. Because if you if a drill dies, you don't necessarily oh shit. Have to start all over. I dropped the ball on that one. If I was in one-shot territory, that drill would have been done, or the defense pod. Let me get amp going here. And I wonder if it'd be worth just coming in here with one weapon, just so either the weapon or Octavia is getting that corrupted buff. I don't know. Nah, probably not. It's not like you're getting corrupted buffed every round. You do good. You do a really good one round, but then I don't know. It depends, really. I'm sure there's some Warframe or build that can make an argument for that. It's another one of these. No, it's just a little pissy guy here. I definitely need to recharge my energy here. I still have some time left on these abilities. I think I'm going to let them go. I should probably start making my way up there now. And I'm going to get the energy recharge going again. And I can actually be my operator while I'm invisible too. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. Will it end if I'm... No, it won't. Yeah, I can start mixing that together more. Oh, missed. Let's get amp going. Alright, and we definitely have a new quote up here on the screen. Let me get a handle of it. Lens 23, the lens of emergence. First question is, how many verbs do players have? Well, bullet jump, just did that. Sliding, normal jump, backflip, side roll. Shooting a weapon, shooting a different type of weapon, modding a weapon. So, in short, this question is asking what can players do? And the answer is a fucking lot. Alright, I was going to make sure they were shooting out there, and I started getting lit up just the tiniest bit. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. Let's get this energy recharge going. Let's get that going if we're going to be in the menu here. Oh, there's still one more left. Alright, as a precaution, let's... Oh, I got unlimited static core. Only got 10 seconds left on the buff. That's it, right? I'm just waiting for the countdown? Yeah. Alright, pod is full. Doing good. Ah, Fang Prime. Maybe not so good? But next question though is how many objects can each verb act on? Oh my god. Oh my god, like everything in the environment, all the enemies, all the destructible objects, like a ton. How many ways can players achieve their goals? Oh, I would say lots. Also lots. Because every Warframe is a way to achieve a goal. Every weapon. Every sentinel. And a combination of all those things. Or it's one or the other or whatever. And all the mods you can put on them. Like, there's a lot of ways to achieve the goals. Maybe the goals themselves need to be re-examined or defined. I don't know. Alright, you gotta replace this mallet soon. Might as well do it now. What is going on over here? Oh, that guy not kill himself? There he goes. There he goes. I was like, that's a lot of damage, it looks like. How did he not blast himself to smithereens yet? Alright, still have 20 seconds on this. Might as well get my use out of it. Just have to recharge. Get the Zenistar going. The Zenny. Get the Zenny going. Me rolling off the ledge and shit like that. That's exactly why I got my ass beaten Conclave. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Oh shit, my I let my mallet. Drop the ball there. Drop the ball on the mallet. Alright, Zenistar's about to expire. Yeah, I can't let that happen. I gotta be more on the rhythm of that. Speaking of, let's just get it done right now. Maybe just make it a point at the beginning of every round to just do that. They could slide on the ropes if they want to. It hasn't been looking like it's working out for them too well though. Alright, and we're still doing good on the time. Can we get to the next question? How many ways can play? Alright, we already got to that. How many subjects do players control? I would say right now I can only control one at a time, but I don't know if I got. No, I didn't get that on the right spot. There we go. Oh, what was that? Oh, it was the pod, that glass shattering. Wow, how'd that lose so much health? Oh, he wasn't shooting at the fucking Oh shit. I could be in trouble here. Okay, let's aim for wave 35. Some part of the equation I'm missing here. Maybe Frost is the right choice. I don't know. Limbo. Yeah, my pod's about to get it. Alright, replace this mallet. Well, at least I'm getting that done, right? And now I wonder if this neutralizing justice busts down the cold spheres. Did I just shoot that guy into half into another guy, or was there another guy behind him? Oh, this is buffed? Alright. It's buffed. Getting some rapid shots done. How much time do I have it? Like about 25 seconds? Okay. Miter spamming is though. It isn't. Yeah, it looks like it shatters the ice tomes too. That's good to know. How many toxin procs does that guy have? Jesus. Alright, want to get this going again? Oh, I got it. I didn't think I'd get it to land there. It's like hoping those toxic procs will get him. I don't know. Should I stay? Should I go? I like something about a nice even wave 40, but I did slip there. My pod took a couple thousand damage. So now we're getting into that lens of triangularity I was talking about before. But the thing is, I'm taking a high risk, but the reward is just remaining the same. So I'm just kind of staying for the fun of it, you know? Let's go to wave 40. Let's go wave 40. I do have the risk of, you know, looking like an idiot on stream. That's about it. But the drops are not rising with the increased challenge here. But let's hope we can pull it off here. Let's get that going. Did I throw it off the edge there? Maybe. Ooh. Getting a little low on energy for the double use of my we want to get that Zenistar going for sure. It's wave 35. This is getting a little bit spicy. Just the tiniest bit. It's like on the hot ones when they have like that first like hot sauce. Because these aren't even sorry levels yet, you know? Well, they're barely sorry level. They're about to be there. Oh shit, mallet. Okay. That looked like it went well. We got about 15 seconds left on that. Let's just end it now. Send it back out. There we go, easy peasy. Could also switch to from the miter. Mallet's about to run out again. Alright, did I get that in time? I think so. I think so. I think it's all good. It's all gravy. Alright, so some energy orbs up here. Okay. It seems that maybe I was a bit paranoid. I'm just trying to be on top of the freaking abilities now. Oh, almost. It's like that game, like Sliders or whatever. Oh. We need it up here for everyone to see. I think that jumping is, I think it's the wall run animation they're putting back in here. Mal is about to run out. Oh, there we go. There we go. No more reactant around. Get some recharge going. Thank God he's shooting rockets at that. I didn't have a chance to kill him. He killed himself. He didn't have a chance to do it. Alright, Mallet is about to run out, so let's just get it over with now. Oop. Energizing dash. That was a mouthful to get out, apparently. And amp, can't forget amp. Ooh.
I almost bought it there. My amp is still going, right? Yep. My mallet, I mean, and amp. What are those sentient things? I don't even know. They got obliterated if they were. Look at this guy. I don't have any corrosive. I didn't bring it. I didn't think. I was just thinking about Corpus. I wasn't thinking about the armored enemies that would spawn in with the fissures. But I should be alright. I should be alright. It's not like I'm planning to go to wave 300 or whatever, you know? And gotta get the... Is it metronome or am I saying the power is wrong? I think I've been saying it wrong the whole time. I don't know. Look at all the toxic procs on the guy. He does not care though. He does not care about toxin procs. Or blast procs for that matter. I did put blast on here, right? On the Zenistar? Yeah, let me test it out like right now. Let me make sure this hits him. Okay, okay. I thought I did. Yeah, that's not doing shit damage to him, and it's barely proccing. Wow. No wonder they're walking through the Zenistar. Or is there something protecting him? I don't know what was going on there, to be honest with you. Yeah, but I think wave 40. I think that's a good run. Especially since there's some unknowns with Octavia's ability here. And if I'm gonna go that high in a Fissure, I really need to bring corrosive. It's an honest mistake, you know. That was doing, it was barely proccing the blast status, and it was doing shit damage, like absolute shit. So yeah, corrosive blast, I guess at Fissure. If I pick the Zenistar, that's gonna be it. Oh, I forgot you could get Hexen on here. That's cool. Not that I really need it that much anymore, but that's cool. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Possibility I may go for a drink as well. But let's see what Fissure missions are up and how much time I have. I could go right back there. In 1 minute, I could go right back. Let's see what we got here. Exterminate, Spy, Interception. Ooh. Oh, Uranus. Oh, the Umbriel one. As long as it's not the Stefano one. I can handle the Umbriel. Galaxia. Yeah, I think we actually might do this one. Umbriel Uranus. Alright, so I'm going against Grenier. So I don't have to worry. Well, I'm going against Corrupted and Grenier. So I was going to say I don't have to worry about nullifiers, but Zenistar. If it's the map I'm thinking of, I mean, I could set this on one waypoint. Let me think though. What is the best frame to use here? I could use Octavia, but I'm thinking for fucking interception, someone like Nova would actually be really good. Because their M Prime is huge, slows everyone down. Saren might not be so bad. But then there is a matter of me staying alive as well too. So I gotta think about the control of the interception points, and I gotta think about survivability. So let's really take a look at this. I don't have to worry about them being damaged, which is good. I could pick someone interesting like Ash, right? As long as it's the map I'm thinking about, because he could get to him pretty quickly. That'd be cool to use. I have an hour. All right, let's look at Ash. Definitely not Baruch, unfortunately. Got that frame. Very underwhelmed. Equinox. She could work. It is basically going to be coming down to building up my name and nuking, but Garo would actually be pretty decent. But I have to do a lot of maintenance on her 4. Hydroid would actually be fantastic. He's a strong contender. I would say even ahead of Nova. Not because he's necessarily better than Nova, but I kind of like to run Hydroid on interception. Do the Hydroid endless run. How often do you see that, right? Loki probably be pretty fantastic. Mag would be okay, actually. She'd be okay. Not much survivability, though. Unless I am, like, the master of... Mace is pretty much good against anything, other than Eidolons, of course. She'd be a good choice on this map. Limbo, he'd actually be okay. If the Corrupted weren't spawning in, he'd be probably one of the best, if not the best for this. Mirage should be alright. Should be alright. She'd be more skill-based, though, for this, Necros. I can increase my drops, so I don't really care. He'd be okay. Minus... If I spam this too, he'd actually be decent. Neja be alright. Nyx would actually be alright too, as would Oberon. And Nova, of course, be excellent. I'm stuck between Nova and Hydroid. Octavia, I think she'd be alright. But I noticed some survivability issues with her when I was just playing, so at least how I was playing her. Revenant, not so well. So yeah, I think Saren might be alright. It really depends on the spawns, because if there aren't like heavy spawns, then her spore doesn't get the chance to like really, tick up. A Vauban might be interesting, but I don't know. Wisp probably be pretty good, because I could set a thing at each of the waypoints. I mean, Nova probably be better though. Let's go at Nova. And we are going against Corrosive, so not as many nullifiers to worry about. We want to strip armor and we want to strip it fast. Is there a good like status crit weapon I have? I don't think I have the Wraith. I don't know, Lens just does so much damage, so this is worth a look at. Let's take a look here. Ooh, maybe not the Toxin. Maybe the Heat? I know this isn't stripping armor, but I don't know. I'm not sold on this weapon, but it would be a decent weapon. Amprax, Corrosive Amprax might be alright. This would actually be really great with Nova now I think about it. So I have the Augment on here, and I have 100% status. So if they get affected by M Prime, they take double damage. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. And that's Corrosive. Anything else? I mean, a static bar, I could just keep using this weapon for just about any situation, but just in the efforts of spicing up a little bit, let me try to use something else. This could be interesting. So I think I have a... I could get 100% status on this, but... Let's change this cold to heat, or I could leave it cold for just to be cute or whatever. No, let's just do heat. Alright, so that's cool. Corrosive heat and radiation, and then we have corrosive heat on here. And then Zenistar. I don't really need Zenistar for this. I mean, this could help me with one waypoint. But it's not as good as it is for defense. So for this, I kind of just want to have like more fun than anything. Guandano, Orthos Prime, I'm thinking something like that. Let's go with Guandano. Let's see if we can go crit / Guandano or something like that. I think I'm actually already doing that, right? Oh, no, I have cold. What the hell's cold? Alright, already up here. Status 8%. Yeah, I don't know why I have that on there, to be honest with you. Or if I'm gonna use this, should I use the Za? No, let's spice it up. Let's use the Guandano. Let's see how far I can take this with just Slash, because if I'm doing this right, I should be doing okay with this mode. So, Blood Rush, Drifting Contact, Naming Strike, that's pretty much what we need there. Working Shatter crit damage, and can we do Buzzkill? Oh, I just want to do pure slash. Looks like I can't do it. Alright, so let's do electricity. Let's just do electricity. This will be my because if I don't have them utterly under control, we could get more interesting here. We could get, no, I think default electricity is actually alright. I'll stick with that. And I haven't put a form on there? Jeez. Alright, so this should be interesting. And we'll make sure my Nova build is right. Make sure I'm bringing the right shit for her. Energy Siphon, yeah, definitely. Enemy Sense, Narrow-Minded. Alright, so Strength 155, basically. That gets me full slow. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright. Let's go own this shit. Ooh, hold on. Almost went out with bad fashion. Yeah, didn't have the shit matching. Alright, so we're going with a, I'd say, decent setup and like more of a cute Guandano build. But let's get this going on here. Let's see if this is living up to the hype. And plus, this may have a chance to do the Stefano map. If that's the case, I might quit and restart to see if it actually does spawn the other map. I hope it does. So I hate that Stefano. Just like, I'm running around getting lost. It's just not that fun. Yeah. I'm not saying there's not room in the game for that type of level design. It's just usually when I'm in the mood of Warframe, to play Warframe, it's not usually in that mood. I just want to get to the action, you know? And I'm someone that appreciates the story and different design aspects, but like I said, 6K hours, I've done a lot of that stuff already. Alright. Oh, no, this is the sucky map. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can spawn into the different one, or if there is a different one. Oh, please tell me. Please tell me I can spawn into the other one. Please tell me I can spawn into the other one. Please tell me I can spawn into the other one. to try it one more time. I want to try it one more time. I'm not giving up hope. I really don't want to do this map. I really don't want to do this map. Come on. Alright. If it is again, I guess I'll stay. I didn't see any other endless fissures up. Yes! This is what I was looking for. Alright, I will definitely stay. This is the one I was looking for, so I will see how far I can push into this. Ooh, let's get this energy going here. Oop, went off the computer screen there. Missed jump there, for sure. Yeah, Acid Shells works great with them Prime. At least at this level. Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole melee aspect, huh? Yeah. Alright, we're in a good lead. Surprised they have anything on the board though. Oh, they captured D again. What in the fuck? And C. Oh, shit. Okay. There's a whole gaggle of guys right here. Whole gaggle of them. Where are these guys coming from? Can I get in this way or is this a window? Okay. Alright, let's get the D. Yeah, that's why I wanted this map, man. The action is just better. Much closer together. This is a good map. I really like this map. I miss the old Draco too. I think a part of the reason people farm Draco is not only because it was like a lot of, probably the most amount of affinity you could farm, but it was actually just fun. Oh, all this time, no reload. that was cool. That's some cool ass animations. Oh, they captured 2 points. Oh my god, what am I doing here? Does it mean if I try to solo this, I'm just gonna lose? Still trying to hack. Alright, that terminal is there, and where else? Okay, both right there. Both right there. Alright, 15, 45. Well, there we go. Choice has been made. The choice has been made. 45 ducats it is. Yeah, I gotta take this all the lessons connect. Because of course when you're designing something and you have these different principles and lessons, they should all connect together. But I don't know. Might leave it in. Yeah, this map is good. This map is really good. I miss you, Hydron. I'm pretty much at max energy, but just to make sure. How's this shit not captured already? What are these guys doing? Okay. Guess he has his shit then. What sucks about the acid shells is that they don't have a chance to proc corrosive. And it's like, if you're not going to do that, then why you make it corrosive damage, you know? Is he in the rift too? Okay. Just wasn't getting through his shield, I guess. I don't know. And how am I on the energy? Still doing pretty good. Pretty good, actually. Alright, M Prime, let's get it going. What the hell? Split them like eggs. Nice. Go to D. Is there already at the other one? Alright, shout outs to the dad. Alright, I think we got this. Make sure I got reactant, if anything. Shoot this out here. Oh, and we got a new lens here? Oh, shit. Okay, lens 22 to lens a dynamic state. What objects are in the game and their attributes? A lot and a lot. They're talking everything about their weapons, their mods, their textures, their elemental effects, their attributes, how they're represented in the code, in the game as a whole, in the game system. And then, you know, their attributes, so each of those objects, you know, all these different qualities they could have, like, you know, translucency, or if it slides through other objects or not, like, a lot of stuff. Does it react to a certain weapon? Like, attributes are too numerous to name, for me to name at least, within a reasonable amount of time, being totally ignorant about what truly goes into making this game. So, hard question for me to answer. Alright, so that's a wave. Did I just do that? I think I did. These are low-level nothing enemies, but that was pretty cool. I think my Helios just killed him. Possible states for each attribute. Oh my god, so many. What triggers state changes? Let's look at these ducats first. I mean, most state changes are triggered by the player. You know, the player choosing a mission, or you know, where they want to experience the game next, how they want to experience it next. But I know it's a broad question, but for me to get specific, there's so many answers to this question. What states are known by the game only? Now, I actually do have a weird answer for this, so you gotta bear with me here. When I was still living in Philly, when I was still going to Drexel, right? I was playing Warframe, and I was closing it down one day. I think I might have just shut the computer down just by, what is this guy doing here? And I bet when I leave, he's gonna go to another one. Alright. Is he going to D or what? Alright, time to get that M Prime going regardless. What was I saying though? What is known by the game only? Yeah, so I was closing it down, and I said I might have shut the computer down instead of shutting the game down, just close the top, because I was so tired I didn't care. It was a laptop, you know? Got it from Best Buy. But either way, regardless of how I shut it down or not, I saw for a brief, like, fraction of a second, there's some weird screen that was within a Warframe screen, and I saw a panel, it was a white panel, and it said addiction counter. It did say addiction counter. So, DE is aware that there are some people that play their game to the point of addiction. Or at least they should try to monitor it for whatever reason. So at the very least, they know that their game, some people really think their game's like fantastic. Or that's, you know, basically what they want to do. Alright. So, as far as game only though, I think that's like, because if the game knows it, then I don't, if only the game knows it, but I'm talking about it, it's not technically game only. At least from a player perspective, but I think that was like a glitch. I don't think that was intentional, and I did see it. So I will say Warframe does have an addiction counter. Like they have some kind of value associated with it. I would imagine it's for each player, you know, for their account, but I could be like kind of a global thing. I don't really know. And that I don't know if it's for benign or you know, malicious purposes or whatever. I would like to think that it's a benign because D seems to be a pretty cool company. But who knows? Who knows? I certainly do not know, but I definitely did see it. And next question is, what states are known by all players? By some players. Well, all players, us right now, if you have the options turned on, we all can know each other's health, the Warframe we're using, the weapons we're using. You know, what clan we're in, our username, what syndicates we're with, what stuff we've mastered. And that's mostly like through the profile, you know. That electric proc looks awesome though, doesn't it? Let me get that in prime going, speaking of. Is it Necros? Yeah. Shadows of the Dead purple dome. Oh yeah, that guy ripped it. And move on to the next one. By some players, like if we don't use our focus school, we don't use our operator abilities like in mission, they won't necessarily know what focus school we belong to. We could keep our dojos totally private. We could keep the inside of our Lisettes, our spacecrafts totally private. You can invite people. Yeah, but playing Warframe, there's not, and now I think about it, there's not too much other than those things that you can really keep private from other players. Like once you're in this Warframe system. But yeah, inside your ship, your operator, like what their abilities are and exactly what gear they're using. Not really too known. Maybe able to keep it hidden if your sentinel doesn't use a weapon. But now I'm thinking like what meaningful stuff. And I could be overlooking menu options where you can like shut off some information or privatize. It's just been such a while since I looked at that stuff. Alright, I have everything, so we're going for ducats. Ducats 45. Ooh. Ash will probably be worth a little bit more. I would say people are probably looking more for Ash sets than they are Ballistic to Prime, but who knows? Who knows? Alright, we want to see how I can do this solo, man. I don't say that in like an impossible way, but it's going to change a little bit, man. It's going to change. I got to definitely be on top of that M Prime. Alright. I just got the voice chat, or not the voice chat, the text chat there. They're talking about Ash systems or something like that. I have no idea. Alright, might as well go to B right here. Get the reload going by one shell. I accidentally got it. Let's get this going now. Yeah, but I should be able to get this for a little bit. Nova? Both at 9%. Ooh. Dude, they're taking B though. Yeah, I'm trying to be on top of that M Prime now. Speaking of, I'm trying to keep my eye on the interception points too, up on the map. Can't tell you how long I was playing this game before I realized you could see what other points are being taken if you just look at the A, B, and C parts of the map. Yeah, maiming strike on M Prime's targets. Jesus. That's gonna be some damage, boy. That's gonna be some damage. There's gonna be some red critted damage. Alright, I'm not doing too bad. I just gotta keep on top of this energy, though. Like, I definitely gotta keep on top of this energy. Dieter Rams on, not on anything, Dieter Rams. He is a German product designer. He's been working as a designer for like, a product designer for like 4 years. He says, good design makes a product understandable. I mean, Warframe does this enough because it is a successful game, right? Like, that's the thing. I could criticize Warframe's design all day, which I do when I'm streaming it, ironically. But I also give it its accolades when it's deserved, definitely. Oh, I almost bit it right there. Yeah, but we're doing it. I almost did bite the bullet there, though. There, too. It's those fucking nullifiers, man. They're not all slowed down, so... they do high damage. Oh, there we go. We'll stay. That wasn't so bad, but they got 10%, and I almost did die. I was getting careless, though. But yeah, Warframe is understandable enough that, I mean, as far as this goes, like, it's pretty much common known thing that Warframe's user experience, its new user experience, it's kinda not too robust, to put it mildly. It's kinda not too robust. It's kinda not too streamlined. Its user experience, let alone its new user experience, it's better, but also has some problems. But as far as that new user experience, oh my god. Oh my god. Although I will say, from playing The Division these past couple months, I have to say that The Division and Warframe's understandability and new user experience, they're about the same. Oh, they're getting B, or I'm getting B. No, they actually got A. Bastards. Oh, we gotta get this nullifier. Wouldn't be trying this without Prime Reach though, so. Alright, we're already taking now. I think we're good. I think it's from this point which I steal victory from their grasp. Or some shit like that. Some shit like that. Oh. Hey, what about Nova's passive? Oh, when she falls down, when she falls on her butt, there's like a blast that makes someone else fall on her butt. Not too great, I'd have to say. Not too great. Look at that big fire wave. Jesus. There we go. Think we're pulling it together now? Think we're pulling it together? I should be alright. Oh, okay. And they captured us despite me being here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, watch out for this shit. Alright, they were like super slowed down by the M Prime and the Zener class. Alright, they're about to capture B. And they capture B. They're about to capture B and then they capture it. There we go. 96-24. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing too bad here. Alright, you guys are getting slowed down just to make it easier for me, even have to end it around here. Why not? Might get a little fancy with these last guys though. Might get a little fancy. That was definitely worth it. 407,000, Jesus Christ. Good to know. Yeah, maybe some quick thinking and adaptation would be a good non-squish build for Nova here. Yeah, we're gonna take it that distance, man. Because honestly, if I go back to the Fissure menu, I'm just gonna be looking for something like this. So I might as well just see how far I could go here before I get totally wiped out. I haven't died yet, so. Alright. Make sure my mic is close too. I will, if for some reason I'm still playing by one though, I'm gonna gotta go feed the daughter unit. Oh, they're getting A already? It's unacceptable. Go get D. Got a good 11% though. And I think that's it. I think that's a wrap. Right? Oh, I walked out of it. Oops. Yep, I walked out of it. That cost me A. I was thinking a Nova, a Nyx, a Wisp would just wreck this. And maybe a frame like Gara? Keep everyone like, if she just cast her 2 on everyone, that would just gonna be complete lockdown. I don't know what they could do. But yeah, I would say Nova. Just how well I'm controlling these points here. I gotta refill this. Reload for this sucks though. That's how they balance it out. Okay, they're catching up a little bit. Electricity and slash. Cutting up that armor Grineer. Alright, they're getting a little bit more aggressive. Nothing I can't handle though. With M Prime. Guy had some cool like slow motion shooting there. Alright, which one is the next one they're going after here? There we go. Ugh. That took care of them? No? Still some guys? Still a guy. There we go, just cast another M Prime. Like kind in the middle-ish of the map. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine here. There seems to be a little bit of a rush I cannot seem to help. Like I can't shut it down, but after I get like the 20% or so, I think that's it. This one is from Dieter Ramped. Yeah, good design is unobtrusive. I'm trying to think of an example that is obtrusive and unobtrusive. I'm kind of trying to get a pattern for these questions here, for these quotes. I was thinking of an example of an example against. So let's try it here. So what's an example in Warframe where the design is unobtrusive? Well, right now in Warframe, and it wasn't always like this, but I'm using my firearms, right? Well, now, instead of me having to go into melee mode to use my melee combos, I could just use them right from firearms. So I'm firing my gun, and now I'm doing a combo. Like, that's unobtrusive. That's right to it, and the way they had it before was definitely obtrusive. Okay, we're gonna stay in. And yeah, obviously how it was before was obtrusive. Is there something I could think of that's always been not obtrusive though in this game? I'd say the parkour. I always come back to the mobility a lot in this game. I always talk about the mobility, but I guess that's, you know, it's important to me as a player, so that's why I talk about it a lot. But, you know, once you get the hang of bullet jumping and all that stuff and realize that's been there the whole time, I don't know, there's something about this movement that I would say is unobtrusive, although it's hard for me to narrow down what exactly, other than I could pretty much, I feel like I could bounce around and fly around the environment if I really want to. And I don't feel like the environment's going to stop me too much from getting in my way. Or the environment's not going to get in my way that much, I should say. That's a good feeling to have. Because the mod system is definitely not it. That's kind of obtrusive. That's kind of a little bit to learn. I would say the whole Warframe, we have 4 abilities. Once you know that, you use energy to cast it, like a simple design. That's kind of unobtrusive. And what are some unobtrusive things? I mean, obtrusive things. Alright, they're taking B. Looks like. Looks like they're taking B. I knew there was someone near her. Just could not quite get him. Alright, looks like there's some people over here, some peeps. I would say the arcane system, like how that's not even where the same place where you put the arcanes on and where the mods are and everything that goes to customizing your gear, that is obtrusive. Like I don't see any real reason over the arsenal that, you know, arcane should be in the foundry. That's just so weird. You have your blank Warframe that you get when you build it or whatever, and then you put your mods on it at the arsenal. Mods affect the performance of your Warframe, so do arcanes. So that also would tie back to something that Mark Rosewater said will make your design fun versus interesting. I think that the decision to put the arcanes over by the arsenal, I mean by the foundry, I think that was more of an interesting one than a fun one as far as like user experience goes. Like, oh, wouldn't it be cool, you know, if or wouldn't it be interesting if, you know, instead of putting your arcanes on over the arsenal, you put all your mods and everything else that affects your Warframe? It'd be interesting, you know, if you put it over the foundry. I think players would. I would have more fun if everything I could put on my Warframe to affect its performance was just in one place. So, and on top of that, when you have mods on your Warframe, I guess this is what I'm tying at, because you do put your arcanes on where you actually put all the mods on. So I am incorrect on that. What I was trying to say is, well, from the arsenal you can. Ooh, all my shit is captured. I lost concentration here. Oh crap. Well, when you put your mods on your Warframe, you can actually level up those mods right then and there, but you can't like level up the arcanes from there too. So that's what I was trying to say. Is yeah, you definitely do put your arcanes on at the same place where you put your Warframe. I was totally erroneous in saying that. My bad. My bad. To my hundreds of listeners, my bad. All right. Now we're gonna go to B, and I'm about to capture C. It looks like. Yep, they got C, but I'm at 100%, so. So I guess we're good, yep. Oh, I didn't get all the reactant. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, this might be it. I should have let them capture that point. Oh, God, I didn't realize. Well, here's hoping for the best. I gotta get 3 reactant out of these guys. I actually captured it too fast. Oh, man. Oops. All right, let's try not to do that again. I didn't realize I was doing so good. I was doing too good. See, that's kind of that. I don't know if that's obtrusive, but that's pretty poor design. So basically, since I was doing so well at that mission type, I got punished by not getting enough reactant, because I didn't let the enemies live in a game that's about killing dudes the game as a space ninja the game, you know? That can be argued to be like obtrusive in some respects, although I don't think it's like, well, I guess that decision to design it that way is obtrusive to like the core loop of the game. So yeah, it could definitely be argued on how that is obtrusive. So you're telling me in the game, in the Power Fantasy game that is all about killing dudes as overwhelmingly as possible, that if I kill them off too fast, if I perform too well at killing dudes the game, that I won't actually get enough reactant. I won't get enough of the resource to accomplish my goal. So I kind of have to wait for the spawning that D decided to make how it is. I have to wait for it to catch up with me. Now that's not. I would say that's not ideal. That's not ideal design. Oh shit! Well, maybe I should let him capture some points. Come back at the end. No, I'd rather be more controlled and fighting from a sheer downhill battle. Let me get a little bit ahead. Which they are ahead, so. Yeah, they're definitely getting their spawns in now, because they definitely are ahead. Gotta use his M Prime more. I think that's the key here. And I should start recharging my energy. It's getting a little bit low there. Alright, so Mark Rosewater says, you don't have to change much to change everything. I'm trying to think if in Warframe's case that's true. If you're talking about Warframe's core loop, like the parkour, combat, firearms, since that's like, to me, like the most focused part of the game, or at least the most fun, I think that holds true, but the more scattered a design gets, I feel that the less that this statement is true. Where Mark Rosewater is coming from, you know, he's designing Magic the Gathering, whereas a central mechanic that everything revolves around. It's called the stack. And the game has been more or less in its current iteration for a long ass time. But it has a very, very solidly defined core loop. So in the case of the Magic, you change something, you change that very well defined core loop, you change a small part, then yeah, it has like huge ramifications for the rest of the game. Like huge. So Warframe has a lot more moving parts. Oh shit. Alright, so I'm at 5 reactant. I might want to... Actually, you know what? Let me go capture A. Oh, looks like they already did it. Oh shit. 3 problems. Alright, 71. Oh, what he was doing back there. I can't win too hard right now. So maybe just keep 2 points. What 2 points do I want to keep though? That's the thing. Or just maybe I'll capture 1 point. I don't know. Now this is getting tricky business here. I'm at 7 reactant. I might be able to let it coast how it is. 8. I need 2 more. Need 2 more. Need 2 more. I don't know if I want to lose control of all the towers though. One more. Oh. I think he's trying to tell me to cast my M Prime. I think that's what was going on there. Corrupted dudes. Are we ever gonna drop this reactant? There it is. Oh, I was gonna say he's gonna keep me from it. Okay, they're starting to catch up. I have what I need. Oh shit, they're ahead. Shit. Oh, they're way ahead now. Oh. I miscalculated. Oh shit. I miscalculated. No! Fuck, I lose all that. Damn it. So that sucked. I mean, I still got to keep this stuff, which is cool. But yeah, I don't like that design. They could definitely change that around where the reactant just it's not so RNG. You just get it. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. But yeah, at least I still got to keep some stuff. But I think this is still on cut. Let's just the cut here. Let's go to chat mode. Hopefully this is right. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, I thought things could have been messed up for a second. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this morning's Fissure Friday. I'm really hungry. I know my daughter is too. I usually wait until 1, but I'm gonna spend some time with her today too. Maybe blow up bubbles with her out on the porch. Okay, change this to fade. Alright, so I just want to thank Afushin for stopping by. I think I'll be playing The Division tonight around 7 p.m. Well, at 7 p.m. But other than that, this has been another Fissure Friday, and this has been Lihim. Thank you, Afushin, for stopping by. And if you're catching this on YouTube or anywhere else, you know, Periscope, thanks for watching. Alright, take care, guys.